What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I'm at a Goodwill thrifting, looking for the stuff to sell on eBay. And just like always, back at it again, and checking out this light switch that I've sold before. I got these on clearance at Lowe's, and I remember selling them on Amazon for pretty good money. That one has been used. You got some more kind of light switches here of some sort, a 10-pack, and I don't remember looking those up. I think I just set them down and forgot about it because I was recording. Didn't want to stop the footage to look them up. Happens a lot when I'm recording. I just kind of forget what I'm doing. Come over here. The toys look kind of tempting. Puzzles, games. And no, I just go right around here to the other aisle looking at the Halloween stuff and trying to find a good score. Lots of Halloween stuff still at the time of the recording of this video. At this point, it's all Christmas, which I love looking for Halloween stuff, and I also love searching for Christmas stuff. There's a marshmallow mask over there. Some of those actually sell pretty decent, I think. Just that one was a very cheap one. Yarn, sewing stuff, some good money in that kind of stuff. Over here, I see this PlayStation 2 controller. It's one of these CapTel phones. I think I talked about that in a video. I'm like, what's this back here? This is a massager of some sort. It's not a good brand. I see more controllers over here out of the corner of my eye. There's a Super Nintendo controller, which gets me excited. And this Xbox controller, which I was going to buy, but it's a Power A. Just not a good one. I just decided to leave that for $3.99. It's not official. And like, what else? Here's a Switch. Nope, just a Switch case. And when you see a Super Nintendo controller, at least when I do, it starts, what could be here? What could have been donated? Because you never see Super Nintendo stuff out in the wild, usually, even at garage sales, especially not Goodwill. Here's a skateboard. This was priced pretty good. I looked it up and I think I can make some good money on that. Be talking about that in the haul part of the video. But why not pick it up, right, when it's only $3.99? Surely I can make profit on that. At this Goodwill, I got some door handles here, which getting real close to see something there. I'm not sure. Nothing special, nothing great. Down here, though, I'm like, whoa, what is this? This is a DVD recorder combo unit. The DVD recorders are always worth more money. $7.99. It's got the remote. Toshiba, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a great seller there. And unfortunately, it wasn't as great as I thought. I've sold some of those for even close to $300. Just wasn't one of the better models, but still worth picking up for $7.99 for sure. At this Goodwill, there's tons of stuff on the shelf, but down here on the floor, I see something very special. And then I see it's $4.99. This is an Erdl playset. And in this video, I said I was probably going to sell it for $50. I think I can actually sell that for $75 to $100. It's a set that's special. It's got the manual in there. It looks like it's in really good condition. Here's a vintage battleship game. And just kind of fiddling around with it. See, it's $12.99. I look it up. Unfortunately, they're just not selling that good. Selling for a lot. It's really cool, though. If it would have been like $5, I probably would have bought it and sold it for $25-ish. But at $12.99, I just decided to pass on it. But down here, I see this bag, and I'm like, are those Ninja Turtles? And they are, unfortunately, not anything rare that I saw in here. It was $6.99. I actually forgot to put this in the haul. But yeah, there's nothing great in there. There's a little bit of money probably selling them loose. $6.99. Checking out this scooter here because I'm like, could this be an American Girl doll scooter? And I'm looking for a name on it, and eventually I see it's Our Generation. And I'm like, oh yeah, not American Girl, which is, they copy American Girl stuff. Could have been worth it. I should have looked it up. Some of the Our Generation stuff is kind of valuable. Monopoly Pac-Man, I looked this up. Was not worth buying to resell. Really happy to find that Erdl, though. I still need to get that listed. But I got some, what was it, this past year or 2 years ago? So I can never keep track of when I buy this stuff sometimes, but a big tote at a garage sale I made. over $200 on that stuff. So very cool to find it for only $4.99 in this Goodwill, since they really overprice stuff in this Goodwill most of the time. So I do notice, though, at this Goodwill, sometimes you see stuff that are priced sane, and then other stuff that's priced really high. So I think there's two different pricers. But yeah, there's like foot massagers in this one the other day. One was priced $3.99 and the other was priced $25. So clearly someone's pricing that stuff differently, because I don't know why the same person would price them $3.99 and $24.99. So here's some miscellaneous stuff. We're just going through, trying to find anything that's valuable, and I see something else on the floor, and I'm like, oh, this is an ultimate sweater machine. Hopefully this is priced fair. And I'm looking for a price, and I don't see one on there. I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to ask them to put a price on it. They're probably going to price it high, but I did find a price on the inside of the box. $5.99 is all it was. I sold that very quickly. I think $80 or $90. Actually, I think it was in the last what sold video. Here's a combo unit down here. I did pass on that just because I had the recorder and it wasn't a good one. It was a Philips. It didn't have the remote. I just didn't want to mess with it. But yeah, the ultimate sweater machine, I sold that very quickly. Here's just a box, carrying case of some vintage Hot Wheel cars for $5. The case is pretty valuable, so I just decided to buy it and give it a shot. Don't know how fast it's going to sell. Some of the stuff in the video is already sold, and it was in like the last haul video, because kind of getting that stuff sold before these videos even come out at this point. Here's something really amazing. Been a while since I've seen one of these. This is a dry flotation cushion worth a lot of money. We're going to talk about that in the haul, which, you know what? Let's just jump into the haul right now, and I'll show you everything I found. Some good profits coming in today. Got a really good haul here. I actually put all this stuff on the table yesterday and decided I'd record the haul because there's a rummage sale this morning and I wanted to go there and maybe add some stuff. Well, needless to say, I found a ton of stuff at the rummage sale. Too much to really add to this haul, and no way it's going to fit on the table. Found some good stuff at Goodwill as well, so that'll be coming up in another video, but still got some great stuff over a couple days of sourcing this week. We can start back here with this ultimate sweater machine. This was $5.99 at Goodwill. I've sold these before. The last one I sold, I think $70 or $75. Looks like I can probably still sell it for around there. It might actually be new in there. I was checking the pieces. Some of them were still wrapped. Even if it's missing a couple things, you can still sell it for a decent profit. Here's something. I just stopped in Home Depot and saw this on clearance. It was normally $60, marked down to $15. It is a smart humidifier. Still selling on Amazon for $60, though I can't sell it on Amazon. And it looked like it was still selling, $40, $50 on eBay, so there's some profit there. Below it is this Toshiba DVD recorder VHS combo. Been a long time since I found a recorder like this. $12.99, has the remote. This was an instant pickup. Didn't even look it up. Put it in the cart. In my head, I'm thinking, at least $150. This is just not a good model. Kind of surprising when I looked it up on eBay. Should still be able to sell it for like $60, $70 plus shipping, no problem, providing it works. But there's some other Toshiba DVD recorders that will sell for a couple $100 pre-owned that I've sold before. Unfortunately, it's not this one. Some of the Magnavox and Sony, Panasonic even I've sold for over $300, certain models. This one's a bit of a dud. I'll still make profit on it. Here is a Drew House skateboard. It's in really good condition. It was only $3.99. I looked it up. I don't know much about skateboards, and I was kind of surprised about what was listed. A lot of them listed between $50 and $100 plus, and this exact style sold new for, I think it was $95. So I should have no problem selling this for like $40, $50. Got to factor in the shipping with these boards. It can cost a little bit more to ship. People won't pay a high price and high shipping. So I'll probably start it at $50 plus shipping, see where it goes. Here's a couple of, well, I guess it's considered a board game, a card game of some sort. It was $6.99 at Goodwill, and the expansion was $6.99. I'm like, I don't want to buy it, but I've never seen this before, so I looked it up, and it's a pretty good one. I saw these still selling for like $30, $35 on eBay. This one was also selling for like $25-ish on eBay, so I'm probably just going to put them together. They're new, sealed, they're going to be easy to list and ship, and I think I can still pull at least $15 or $20, right, for the little bit of time I'd be putting into them, so I'll give them a shot. Here's a couple of controllers. Don't see this kind of stuff in Goodwill too often, especially Super Nintendo. Of course, when I saw this, I immediately thought, where's the games? Where's the Super Nintendo? There's even a Goodwill manager there, and I just said, where's the rest of it? And she's like, I don't know. They probably sent it to Shop Goodwill, which who knows why this made it. Maybe it was only the only thing there. I don't know what a Super Nintendo original sells for, or PlayStation 2, I think is still like $20, maybe $25. They're in good condition. However, I don't think I'm selling them right yet. I'll put them with the other controllers I have for systems. So this is pretty cool. This was $4.99 at Goodwill. It's this vintage car carrying case. It has a bunch of old Hot Wheels. I think some of them are Matchbox. Has the trays. Everything's in really good condition. I typically don't buy Hot Wheels just loose in a bag because I don't know what's really valuable except for like red lines. And this stuff's really old. Some of these are from the 80s, early 90s. However, I do know that this case will sell for $20 to $30. I even saw one sell for. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do an auction on this. I'll look up some of the cars. I did look up like 2 or 3, just Google lensing, and they were just the typical listed for $8 type of Hot Wheels. I could list it maybe for $40 plus shipping and avoid an auction. But sometimes these Hot Wheels can be more rare. I might take the time to look them up. It just depends how much time I have. If anyone has any recommendations, just because these are in such good condition, maybe I'll just do a buy it now because I don't want to lose money on an auction. So back here on the chair, I got some really great items. Got this dry flotation cushion. Been a long time since I've seen one of these, and they go mostly on wheelchairs, I think, for people who have problems sitting in chairs. So you can put them on chairs and stuff. They're really comfortable. If it wasn't worth so much money, I'd probably keep it and use it on my computer chair, honestly. But I should be able to sell this, I think, for like $150 even. So just a really great find there. I got some really good Carhartt jackets. This one here may be really, really good. I just don't know because it's hard to find exact ones. This is a Union made Detroit jacket, vintage. Some of these you see sell for a couple $100. Some of them you see sell for like $100. And some of them you see sell for like $600. So I'll have to do some more research, try to figure out, what exactly makes some of them more valuable than others. Do some research on the tag and stuff like that. And then I also got this one here, which I always describe as like a barn jacket or a chore jacket. It's got the 4 pockets. It's got the, fleece lining, I guess. Unfortunately, this one, the tag is so worn down, I can't really see many details about it. But again, this is just, I saw some selling between $70 and $150 like this. So you know what? I'm going to have to do a bit of research. There's going to be some good profit in them, even if you just estimate low, I think. Here's a couple hats I found. I got this one. It's new with tags, John Deere. Nothing special. It's not old. $3.99 at Goodwill. Honestly, it's probably $8 to $10 profit max in that. I probably shouldn't have bought it. With it being $4, it's just a bit high for a newer John Deere hat. I think they're kind of saturated. This one is a vintage hat. This came from the thrift store. It was a $1, brand new with tags. Competitor's View, not great hat by any means, but the colors are pretty good. Since it's new, maybe $20, $25 max. So between the two hats, just some, bread and butter type money. So this is pretty cool. This is a McFarlane Beatles animation toy. This is brand new. It's sealed. Still got the tape seal on it. And this was a local buy. I paid $100 for it, but the comps were looking like they sell for $200 plus shipping. So I figured I could make some decent profit on it. After it's all said and done with fees, if I sell it for $200 plus shipping, it's probably going to be like $60 profit, but it was a cool piece. I have to wipe off the dust. Other than that, it's ready to list. So worth my time to make $60. Also at a thrift store, I got these books, and books at the thrift store are 10 cents a piece. So it opens up opportunities. Goodwill, these would be $3 a piece. They'd be unbuyable, right? Because you'd be spending like $50 on this box. I guess I should show you what these are because you probably can't tell. They're just these Disney books. They're in good condition. There's 19 volumes in this set. So that's, there was missing 14. So I got 18 of them. So that's $1.80, right? So basically $2 for all of them. So the one I'm missing, I'm getting on eBay for $8. So we're going to have around $10 into this set, but it is complete, and I should be able to sell that. I think I saw some in good condition, selling between $40 and $60 for this set. And I also got all of these, which were also 10 cents a piece. They're great illustrated classics. I believe you have the whole set of these, which is like 40-some books. It's probably $300. But I have 9 of them, and I did a search and saw lots of just 9 selling for like 25, 30 bucks plus shipping. I got 90 cents into them. So when it's that cheap, I can buy them and make some profit. This whole box, I think at least $50 profit. And then this is really cool as well. This is some Ertl Toys vintage farm toys. $4.99. I was shocked to see that price. I thought this was going to be like 25, 30, maybe 50 bucks. I've seen stuff like this at this Goodwill be priced. Now, a couple of years ago at a garage sale, I bought a massive amount of Ertl toys, made a couple $100s on them. It's about 4 times this. So I'm just assuming I can sell these for about $50 plus shipping at least. There's a lot of the small toys, animals, the red barn. I think there's a silo in there. It might be a set. If I can confirm it's a set, I might be able to sell it for even more. So thrilled to find that. It's been a while since I've found any Ertl toys. But there it is, everybody. That is my haul for today. Got some pretty premium items, really. But if you enjoy this type of content, I'm going to ask you to hit the like button for me before you leave. Make sure you're subscribed. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Till next time.